Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Pisces for the month of May. Justice just jumped out at you. So there you go. Without even further shuffling, she is, Athena, is the card for you this month. So she's all about justice, fair play, legalities, things being exactly how they are. Not, if you've been putting a lot in, you're going to get a lot out in May. If you haven't, well, you've only got, you know who to blame. So it's about that balance. Justice also covers the sign of Libra. So interesting, we have Pisces and Libra. Beautiful card though, that Justice. Athena. Where you are right now, Six of Cups. Reunions, all sorts of things on the cards for this month. Lots of reunions, meeting up with people you haven't seen for a while, family members, relatives, hometown people, all that sort of energy. Old lovers maybe. Very much a past life card too, where those connections from the past sort of reconnect in the now and in the present. So very interesting. But once again, when we put it with justice, we can see it. Justice is also about karma as well. So it's a very karmic sort of event this month for you. For most of you anyway, Pisces. What's brought that on is the Knight of Swords, and indeed expect the unexpected. Look at him. In he comes. Very fast moving, comes in out of nowhere, basically, Pisces. So expect the unexpected. And that's going to affect the whole 10 cards for your month. So look out for him. He sort of causes a bit of a disruption as well. So that's the unexpected bit of it. He shakes things up a bit. The background of the situation, we have the Magician. So definitely new journeys coming through, new possibilities coming through, new jobs perhaps, all those sorts of things. But the main meaning of the Magician is he's the spirit messenger, but he's also comes in to sort of say, well, you know, if you want something new in your life, new job, whatever it is, go for it. You've got everything you need to do it. You've got potential abounding. So go with that and know that that's a really nice card to sit above your reading. So he's going to sit there for the whole reading as well. So it looks pretty interesting, even if you weren't expecting it, even better once the shock wears off. Okay, recent influences, Pisces, and we have the 10 of Cups, so everything quite family, nice family unity card, relationship card, individual card as well. I often read this as the individual being happy by themselves without really necessarily having to have someone else in their life to make them feel happy. They just feel contented within themselves. And therefore in a relationship that reflects outwardly to the other person or the other people. But very family as well. The lesson you'll be learning this month is Page of Coins. So definitely new beginnings in terms of, you know, the day-to-day routine, jobs, all that sort of thing. Adding value, really, the Page of Coins is. He comes in, he's like the card for study. It's a card that prompts us into if there is a new job coming through or a new possibility with jobs, that you might have to do something extra just to catch up to speed with it. It mightn't be what you normally do, but you can definitely add value with a bit more study into that particular area, whatever that may be. Also pages, they often talk about children. So those of you with children, that might be a small child or an incoming child, you know, you'll know what that Page of Coins is. But it's a very sort of Taurus card. It's very earthed. it will, and the earth's great, so it will grow things from there on in. So really try and use that to your best advantage in May. Near future, you have the Lovers, so decisions to be made coming in as well. The Lovers is the card for the sign of Gemini too, so there's sort of decisions to be made. Will it be this? Will it be that? Thought needs to be very much put into it too, despite the fact that this Knight of Swords comes in out of nowhere. It's about, yeah, the Lovers, which one, what will I do, that kind of energy. Also, you know, if it is a relationship story, it's about you sort of really considering what is best for you. And try not to be too rushed with that Knight of Swords there. Just try and sort of, yeah, just see what's best for you. And then that decision will come with its own set of consequences as well, as you know, Pisces. What's happening that you're not realising? Ace of Wands. So, very interesting, actually. Ace of Wands is that real uprush of new energy that comes in, and also is very much so, and I just came into there with that intuitive thought of, if those Pisceans that are waiting or wanting to start a family, fertility could be at an all-time high for you guys this month. So there you go. It's big fertility card as well, but also new beginnings, so go for it, and the energy to do it with, which is really important these days, because most of us really sort of, you know, sit on the border of burnout, really, don't we? Rushing here, rushing there, working, children, families, commitment, social life, and we get a bit burnt out. But there with this Ace of Wands, Pisces, in it comes. So use that really good energy you've got coming in this month to its best advantage for you. And fertility for those wanting to start a family is really important there. How others see you. The Moon. Oh, they don't know what you're up to, really, do they, Pisces? There's sort of a bit of a shroud around your activities at the moment. Maybe you've gone sort of into the underworld a bit, into the 12th house, which is Pisces. Home base, the 12th house. Sort of going underground, keeping really quiet. Just being with yourself. Shadow self as well comes through. So other people are actually seeing this month, Pisces. So it's very interesting. But just leave it for another month, and I'm sure they will see in that month lunar cycle what comes out of it. There's hidden things yet to be seen. So yes, if it's family members or something like that you've noticed have been a bit cagey recently, we'll just wait for another lunar cycle and see what emerges. They will let you know when they're ready to let you know, Pisces. Or they're seeing you like that, should I say. They're seeing you as this moon type of energy. Things hidden. Well done, Pisces. You'll let them know when you're ready to. What you're feeling positive about this month for Pisces is the Five of Cups. So opportunities that were left you disappointed in the past now coming back again. People coming back from the past once again, like the Six of Cups. Very interesting. Opportunities representing themselves because timing is right this time. Sort of giving you faith again in the universe, that sometimes things all rely on that timing, on universal timing. It's got nothing to do with us, really. We're insignificant on this planet. The universe is immense and wide, and it really can sort of remind us of how small we are in terms of what the goings on are and what we're meant to do and what we're not meant to do at what time. So hopefully this is a really happy card for you this month, Pisces. The outcome. Eight of Swords, so taking your personal power back to Pisces this month. And that might be a reason why people are seeing you as the moon, because you may have felt like, you know, people are just, I'm being too much of a yes person. People are taking advantage. I'll just go within my shell a bit and I'll just keep them guessing a bit. I need to take my power back. And that's quite apt for the last, and going into Gemini. You just take your power back. People can say whatever, but as long as you sort of run the show and say, well, no, I'm not doing that, actually, it doesn't suit me. So it's about that, Pisces, taking the personal power back. The only card I'm going to put a clarifying card on is, because the moon won't let us know until next month what it is, I'm just going to have a look at that Eight of Swords, the personal power card. Underneath personal power, we have the Four of Wands, so definitely movement coming in once you take your personal power back and take responsibility for yourself. And that means not blaming other people or saying, well, if she didn't ask me to do that, then I would have finished it, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't make any difference. It's like taking that responsibility and saying, well, actually, to that particular person, no, I can't do it because I'm too snowed under with my own. Thank you very much for coming. And there, underneath that, if we can manage to wrangle back that personal power and not be afraid of disappointing, which you won't anyway, because they'll just go and ask someone else to do it, you have that sort of consolidation of the Four of Wands, so moving forward and feeling a lot better about yourself, Pisces. Okay, final clarification card from the Buddha cards for Pisces this month of May. And we have the card for happiness. The very purpose of our life is to seek happiness. Happiness can only be experienced when the mind is quiet and the heart is open to making pure connections with your own true self, other people and the world around you. This kind of happiness is only attainable by your sincere values of serving, giving, sharing and creating for mankind's higher evolution. Very nice, very Piscean too. So have a really wonderful May, Pisces. Thank you very much for listening to May forecasts. Goodbye.